Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be doing some important updates for MMTLP, ABML and also TRKA, so stay tuned for those. Before we get started, let's have a quick look at what's happening in the markets. So headline here from Bloomberg, stock rally splutters as economic headwinds abound. So many stocks were down today. However, we did see significant gains in TRKA as well as that ABML and many of the AI stocks as well. So we can also see here it states that traders await Powell's testimony and latest labour market print. So stay tuned for Thursday and Friday for those details, hopefully positive. The first update I'd like to share with you is from John Berder, and this is regarding Congress. So he stated here, just found out that FINRA is stonewalling Congress because of the lawsuits. I can only assume that is Rose's and Richard's lawsuit and maybe also Allen's too. Keep up the pressure. So it definitely sounds like FINRA under pressure. It looks like FINRA are now using the lawsuits to potentially not even reply to FINRA and not correspond in terms of their questions, potentially what's going on in the background. We don't know, but it looks like these lawsuits are having a significant amount of pressure on FINRA, so we will definitely keep the pressure on. So Tony's chipped in here. He stated, Congress, can you tell us about the U3 halt? The FINRA representative, we have 3 active lawsuits, so I can't really respond. And then Congress, are you actually pleading the 5th Amendment against self-incrimination? FINRA, yes. So FINRA in deep trouble here. The next update I'd like to provide you is with regards to AST. So Jonna earlier contacted them and she states here, when I asked if it hit the 165.5 million count yet or where they were at, he said over 200 million. So that's a strong indication that the person from AST is basically saying it was full. And then furthermore, I think in a follow-up call, the supervisor would not confirm but said, whatever the brokers have done or sold, we are collecting all shares from brokers and you are entitled to Nexbridge Hydrocarbons. So it looks like potentially could be a huge problem with AST as well. So this is a big mess and somebody needs to clear it up. John Bird is also asking, can anyone get this in writing by email from them? I don't think that's possible, and I think AST have only disclosed this information to Jonah on the phone, and basically the AST representative, according to Winner, states here, she then checked with the supervisor. The supervisor said they cannot confirm. So mixed messages here. The next shout out here is to Busy Brands, who's tagged in Ham the Short Killer. So special thanks for Ham for sending the van round again to the SEC with the message TRCH, MMTLP, MMAT, investigate the sell tickets, investors punished and trading halted, hashtag FINRA fraud. And obviously the next update here I'd like to share with you is from Rare DD, who's using ChatGPT, and a great question here. And it states here, why do short positions have to be closed before an OTC security goes private in the form of an exchange? So according to ChatGPT, short positions do have to be closed before an OTC security goes private in the form of an exchange. When a company goes private, it typically does so through a merger or acquisition, and the shares of the company are no longer traded on public exchange before the merger takes place. Investors who hold short positions in the company stock must close their positions by buying back shares. So we know this didn't happen. We know this is going against the rules of trading, and we also know right now FINRA and the SEC are pleading the 5th. They're not replying. We know securities laws have been violated, so that's all we need. We need an investigation. We need people who broke these laws to be brought to justice. I finally like to give a shout out to a new website here, and it's MMTLPresources.com, and we can see on the main page it states here MMTLP Resources for investors and journalists. So this website is for information on MMTLP, Series A preferred share spin-off for NextBridge Hydrocarbons, and obviously this is a one-stop resource for everybody who wants to look at investigating this. There are fact sheets, help sheets, website links and other resources, so great website here for everybody to share. The next update I'd like to provide is for ABML, also known as American Battery Technology Company. So we have a look at the chart for today. We can see it was up in excess of 22.77%, closing at $1.24, and at one point it was also up at $1.75. Just a few days ago, this was trading around about the 60 cents, so it is up quite considerably. And why is that? So if we have a look at a quick recap of the article that we looked at in the previous video from Yahoo Finance, it states here one of the largest known lithium deposits in the US has been identified at ABTC property. So let's have a look at some speculation with regard to this find. So shout out here to Trading with Gravitas, who stated, I think the market is starting to realize that ABML is sitting on over $1 trillion worth of lithium, with their 10,350 acres that they have in Nevada, very close to Tesla, at their Tonopah Flats property. So following on from that, if we have a look at the graph here on the side for lithium carbonate, we know the price is currently going down, but obviously that changes on a daily basis, and it could easily go back up again. So if we have a look at the follow-up tweet here, it states the audit found 15.8 million tons that they could extract 90% of that. So we're looking at 14.2 million tons. So we look at the price around about $70,000 a ton. Now it's at approximately $51,571 a ton. So using a guesstimate, this gives ABML a total lithium value, staggering figure here, of in excess of $732 billion. So if this is obviously for now, I think we have to count this as speculation, but if this is true, then ABML has got a huge future, and it will certainly not be trading at the price it is currently trading at. I finally like to finish off by having a look at TRKA, also known as Troika Media Group. This is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel and also shared in the Discord. So we first brought this when it was trading around about the 20 cents mark. So if we have a look at what's happened today, it's up in excess of 47.57%. closing at 76 cents. At one point it was up close to 80 cents, so it certainly looks to be heading towards the $1 mark. And so we also added this to our current weekly watch list for this week. As well as that, we added GNS, and then we also added KALA. I think that was up in excess of 33%, and we're also looking again at many of the AI stocks, which I think also did well today. So congratulations to everybody who made a significant amount of profits in that. So I know many of the Discord members did well on TRKA and also on GNS. And finally, if we have a look at the short squeeze score for TRKA, we know according to Fintel here, it's got a short squeeze score of 9 out of 4,942 stocks with a score of 93.89. But if we have a look at the cost to borrow here, it's also going up quite significantly, in excess of 100. At one point it was 144.87. now it's just closed at 101.77. so very, very expensive for the shorts to borrow. So again, one of those stocks that you need to certainly trade with care. Good idea to take profits, but certainly in great momentum so far. So if you'd like to get the next weekly watch list as well as our daily stock alerts, you can join us for less than $9 a month. Information is available in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.